Hello students, I hope everyone is fit and fine at their home, enjoying their quarantine time and of course getting perfectly well on with the studies. I am Mudit Chen and let's start today's session with the continuation of our chapter, Deep Water. We already learned that he was going underwater, he sprang up, he came up and now he was going back again. The state of his body was not very good, he was feeling paralyzed, he was feeling rigid, the legs stopped working, his lung was aching, he was under a lot of stress, he was under a lot of anxiety, and now he was going back again towards the pool, and the color of the water has also changed. And कैसे change हुआ? Because of fear. And then in the midst of the terror came, page number 26 से हम पढ़ रहे हैं, and then in the midst of the terror came a touch of a reason. Again, in that panicky state, in the fearsome state, in the state of terror, a touch of reason, a logical thing, that plan, that strategy came to his mind. I must remember to jump when I hit the bottom. When I hit the bottom, when I reach the bottom, my feet should grasp the tiles and should make a big jump. At last, I felt the tiles under me. My toes reached out as if to grab them. I jumped with everything I had. My toes, they went and they grabbed the tiles. The toes are the fingers of the legs, feet. So my toes grabbed the tiles and they just made a big jump. I jumped with everything I had. With whatever strength was left with me, or whatever remaining power that was left in me, I used that remaining power and I jumped again. Now, 1, 2, 3. This is the third time he was going up. Sorry, this was the second time he was going up. But the jump made no difference. The jump was of no use. The effort was fruitless. It was not beneficial at all. The water was still around me. I looked for ropes and ladders and water wings. The water was still around me. I could not come up outside the surface of the water. I looked for all the instruments, all the equipments. I thought कि someone would throw me some rope or ladder. Ladder क्या होती है? जो सांप सीढ़ी में हम जो सीढ़ियाँ होती है, that is a ladder. Snake and ladder. We play the game. So I searched for the ladders, I searched for water wings, but nothing was there. Nothing but water. Water के अलावा वहाँ पर कुछ भी नहीं था. A mass of yellow water held me. A mass of yellow water, accumulation of yellow water grabbed me, it seized me, it clutched me. Stark terror took an even deeper hold on me. The terror started increasing. The panic started increasing. The state of fear started increasing. 2 बार वो जंप मार चुका है और फिर भी वो पानी से बाहर नहीं आ रहा है. इफ़ यू वर इन हिज पोजिशन, वॉट वुड यू बी योर इन योर स्टेट ऑफ माइंड. अभी अगर कोई बोलता है कि आई वुड हैव डन दिस एंड दैट, फिर देख लेना. यू ऑल्सो नो वेरी वेल इन योर गट्स, इन योर इनर माइंड, in your self-confidence, that if you were in the place of William Douglas, you would have done the same kind of situation, same kind of things that he had done. You would have grown panicky, you would have been very terrified, frightened, horrified, and stark terror took an even deeper hold on me. The terror, the horror started increasing. Enhanced terror was there, like a great charge of electricity, like the electricity runs like a charge. It courses like a thunderbolt, and in the similar fashion, the similar way, in the similar manner, the terror of deep water was running through the body of William Douglas like an electric charge, like an electric current. I shook and trembled with fright, dar, terror, fear. So he was shaking, he was trembling, he was quivering, he was shuddering, he was shivering with fear, he was shrieking with fear. His whole body was shivering. वो धूज रहा था because of fear. हम भी धूजते हैं डर के मारे. धूजना एक मुहावरा भी है हमारे हिंदी में. So that means when you are so shaken, when you are so surprised that you start to shake by fear. My arms wouldn't move. Of course, the arms were paralyzed. They were stiff. They were rigid. They were hard. And my legs wouldn't move. I tried to call for help, to call for mother. Nothing happened. See, this is the natural, basic human instinct. However old you are, whenever you are in a troublesome situation, whenever you have any kind of problem, the first person you go to is your mom, your mother. अगर किसी को कुछ चुप भी जाता है तो हम यही बोलते हैं मम्मी, mom, माँ, यही शब्द निकलते. तो he was attached to his mom. So whenever he wanted to call for help, he thought of his mother, that I wanted to call for my mom, I wanted to call for help, but my voice was frozen in my throat. I could not get that voice out of my throat. And then strangely there was light, and then strangely again, strangely there was light. There was some kind of light I could see. I was coming out of the awful yellow water. Now he was going up, 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 and now he was coming a little bit again out of water. At least my eyes were, my nose was almost out too. See, first time जब वो ऊपर आया था, then his eyes and his nose both were out of water, but now he came up and now the force was even less, so only his eyes came off water, out of water. That is why he saw the light. पानी के नीचे तो उसको darkness नजर आ रही थी, और पानी के ऊपर he was able to see the light. So of course when he came up, his eyes were out of water and he was able to see the light, and his nose was almost out, but still it was inside the water. My nose was almost out too. Then I started down a third time. This was the third time he was going down inside the water. I sucked for air and got water. The yellowish light was going out. He sucked for air. He grasped for air. He gasped. GASPED. Gasped मतलब लंबी गहरी सांस लेना. तो he gasped for air. उसको लगा कि शायद मुझे air मिल जाए, but he only got water. He only consumed water inside his body. The yellowish light was going out. Again he was going down. तो वो जो ऊपर से उसको जो yellow light दिख रही थी, वो yellow light अब नहीं दिखेगी. Now he was going down. He was spiraling down. He was tumbling down. He was plummeting down. Then all efforts ceased. All the efforts seized. Seized, SEASED. See, पहले जो seized पढ़ा था, that means to grab, to hold, किसी चीज़ को पकड़ना, और ये seized मतलब होता है to stop, to put an end. Full stop लग जाना, उसका मतलब होता है seized. Then all effort ceased. अब क्या हुआ? I relaxed. Even my legs felt limp. Limp means lifeless. His leg felt lifeless, and a blackness swept over my brain. Now he was feeling relaxed. क्यों ऐसा क्यों हो रहा था? Because now he gave up. उसने surrender कर दिया. He yielded. He surrendered himself. उसको लगा कि अब मेरा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. I should accept my fate. I should accept my destiny. अब मुझे मेरी किस्मत, मेरे भाग्य को स्वीकार कर लेना चाहिए. And now he is seizing all the efforts. He is seizing all the hard work. He is not putting on any kind of effort. He is not using his arms or his limbs or his legs. उसने सब कुछ, कोई भी एक्टिविटी करना बंद कर दिया. क्यों कर दिया? Because he thought अब मेरा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. Now nothing can be done. I am going to die. So he accepted his fate. He accepted his destiny. And what happened? A blackness swept over my brain. It wiped out fear. It wiped out terror. Because of lack of oxygen, because of tiredness, because of fatigue, he was getting unconscious. वो बेहोश होने वाला था, और इस वजह से because he was under such deep stress, he was feeling dizzy, he was feeling unconscious, he was getting unconscious, and that is the blackness that is referred here. तो blackness के underline करके लिखो. The author was feeling unconscious. He was feeling dizzy, he was feeling unconscious, and that is why that जब आप बेहोश होते हैं, सपोज जस्ट टेक एन एग्जांपल, इफ समवन इज इन एन एक्सीडेंट, तो जब तक वो होश में है, देन ही कुड फील ऑल काइंड ऑफ पेन, देन ही कुड फील ऑल काइंड ऑफ हॉरर दैट इज गोइंग ऑन, ऑल ब्लड एंड ऑल दैट टेरिबल अगली सिनेरियो. बट व्हेन ही गेट्स अनकॉन्शियस, जब या तो उसको एनेस्थीसिया दे दिया जाता है और उसको अनकॉन्शियस कर दिया जाता है, then he could not feel any kind of fear, he could not feel any kind of pain. In the similar way, in the similar fashion, the author was also getting unconscious, and that is why he could not feel the fear or terror. That fear was getting wiped out, that terror was getting eliminated, it was getting removed. There was no more panic. Now it was no more panic, there was no state of fear, it was quiet and peaceful. The environment got silent. जब आप बेहोश हो जाते हैं तो क्या आपको environment के बारे में पता रहता है क्या? The atmosphere that you are in, the surroundings that you are in, you have no idea about it, you have no knowledge about it, because you are unconscious. Your consciousness or your mind stops working in that way. Nothing to be afraid of. This is nice, to be drowsy, to go to sleep, no need to jump. See dot 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 dot, ये डॉट डॉट जो है वो उसके अनस्टेबल माइंड को कन्वे कर रहे हैं. हिज माइंड इज नॉट स्टेबल, ही इज नॉट हैविंग थरो थॉट्स. उसके थॉट्स जो है वो अब बंद होने वाले हैं, बिकॉज वो बेहोश होने वाला है, बिकॉज ही इज गेटिंग अनकॉन्शियस. सो दैट इज वाई ही इज थिंकिंग, ओ माई गॉड, दिस इज रियली नाइस, दिस इज comfortable, this is easy, this is comfy, and now he does not have to struggle, now he does not have to use his body, his legs, his arms to swim. Now he is at rest, now he is at peace. This is nice to be drowsy. Drowsy is a state of sleepness. जब हम पूरे सो भी नहीं रहे होते हैं और पूरे जगे हुए भी नहीं होते हैं, the half sleepy what we can say situation is called drowsy. Another word we can use, forgetfulness या oblivionness, where you do not know what is happening with you, where you forget everything what is happening around you. That is this state of drowsiness. So here he was feeling drowsy, he was feeling forgetful, he was feeling obliviated, and to go to sleep, no need to jump, too tired to jump, it's nice to be carried gently. अब उसकी बेहोशी की हालत में he could feel a little bit, वो पूरी तरह से बेहोश नहीं हुआ है, he is half conscious half unconscious. So he was getting carried, मतलब obvious सी बात है, किसी ने उसको पूल में से निकाल दिया है और अब उसको बाहर लेके जा रहे हैं. तो he is feeling all those things, his eyes are closed and he is feeling that this is nice, I am getting carried away, I am relaxed, I am feeling free, I am feeling peaceful, I am feeling quiet. So that state of mind he was in, he was half conscious half unconscious, he was in a state of sleep, he was in a state of drowsy. So this is nice to be carried gently, to float along in space, tender arms around me, tender arms like mothers, now I must go to sleep. Tender means soft, delicate, what we can say, very, very soft hands. तो उसको जो हैंड्स कैरी करके लेके जा रहे थे बाहर, they were very soft and tender hands, delicate hands, and he recalled his mom, he remembered his mom, that my mom has similar kind of hands, she also has similar kind of hands, and he thought that my mom has come to save me. Actual में mom नहीं आई थी, वहाँ पे कोई person होगा, swimming pool का इंचार्ज होगा, and he came and he saved William Douglas. And he carried William Douglas outside the pool. But he was feeling so drowsy, he was feeling in such a forgetful situation, that he thought that William Douglas thought that his mom was carrying him. Tender arms like mothers, now I must go to sleep, now I must relax, now I must relieve myself, and I must go to sleep. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of cold right now. I crossed to oblivion and the curtain of life fell. I crossed to oblivion. Oblivion means a state of forgetfulness. जब आप कुछ भूल जाते हैं या जब आपको कुछ चीज़ याद नहीं रहती है, बेहोशी की हालत क्या होती है? It's a state of oblivion. Unconsciousness is a state of oblivion. You do not remember what has happened with you or what is happening to you in that state. So he crossed to the oblivion, और उसको लगा कि मैं अब मर चुका हूँ. I have crossed the line. मैंने लाइफ की लाइन को क्रॉस करके I have come to the realm of death. I have come to the area of death, and the curtain of life has fell. वो बेहोश हो गया, पर उसको लगा कि मैं मर चुका हूँ. I have died, I have passed away, and the curtain of life has fell. He was so scared that time, he was so tired that time, that he was having such thoughts. The next I remember, I was lying on my stomach beside the pool, vomiting. Now next time, when after a while William Douglas got his consciousness back, he got his wits and wisdom back, then what happened? He remembered that he was lying on the stomach and he was vomiting very rigorously, very vehemently, very violently, very intensely. So he was vomiting, of course, इतना पानी उसके अंदर गया है, his lungs were filled with water, his body was filled with water, so he need to get that water out of his body. So that is why he was vomiting. Movies में अगर आपने देखा है, you know this thing very often it happens whenever someone is drowning. They pump their chest, they pump their lungs so that the water comes out of them and they vomit it out. The chap that threw me, the guy, the boy that threw me in was saying, but I was only fooling. Someone said the kid nearly died. अब वो जो बिग ब्रूजर बॉय है जिसने हमारे ऑथर को पानी में ड्राउन किया था, when he drowned the author in the pool, he was defending himself, he was making an argument that मैं तो सिर्फ मस्ती मजाक कर रहा था, I was just kidding around, I was just fooling around, I was just messing with him, it was just a joke, I did not mean him to drown, I did not mean to kill him. So that big bruiser boy was defending himself. He was like, it was just a joke, it was just a prank. मैंने तो सिर्फ उसको उठा के फेंका था. I did not know that he would be in such a state of panic. He would be in such a state of what we can say terror or horror. See, the entire episode of the big bruiser boy throwing William Douglas into the pool, 1, 2, 3, up and down, वो मुश्किल से 2 या 3 मिनट तक लास्ट हुआ होगा. It not would have been lasted more than 2 to 3 minutes. But since the author has explained it in such a detailed way, in such an elaborate way, हमें 2-3 दिन लग गए इसको पढ़ने में ही. 2-3 sessions we have already taken. So of course the chap was defending the guy, the big bruiser boy was defending himself that I was just fooling around, I was just kidding around. And someone means I am guessing that person who carried William Douglas out of the pool, he was shouting at the big bruiser boy, he was complaining at the big bruiser boy, what, the kid nearly died, be alright now, let's carry him to the locker room. That तुम्हारी इस मजाक की वजह से, because of your prank, because of your joke, the kid nearly died, he almost died, he almost passed away. He could have died, और फिर अगर he मर जाता तो क्या हो जाता. So that is why he was shouting, he was chiding him, he was berating him. Be alright now, अच्छा चलो ठीक है, अब सब ठीक हो गया है, let's carry him to the locker room, let's carry him to the locker room where he can freshen up, where he can arrange himself, where he can recover himself, recuperate himself. Several hours later, I walked home. It took several hours for William Douglas to get normal, to settle himself down, to recover from the trauma, to recover from the traumatizing experience, from the depressing phase. So I was weak and trembling. Then he went back home. He was weak and he was trembling, shivering, shaking, quivering, shrieking. मतलब वो डर के मारे धूज रहा था. I shook and cried when I lay on my bed. When he went to his bed that night, he was still crying because that kind of experience left a deep-seated trauma inside his mind. The fear was instilled in his mind forever. वो जो डीप वाटर का जो डीप फियर है वो हमेशा के लिए उसके दिमाग में घर कर गया. It was instilled, it was installed in his mind forever. I shook and cried when I lay on my bed. I couldn't eat that night. He could not eat for days. A haunting fear was in my heart. A haunting and evocative fear. डराने वाला fear जो है वो मेरे heart में हमेशा रहा. The slightest exertion upset me. Slightest exertion, अगर मुझे थोड़ा सा भी मुश्किल सा काम करना पड़ता तो it would upset me, it would disappoint me. I would not feel very good. This really happens many a times. What happens? हम क्यों बोलते हैं patients को rest करने का? Because if they do some hard work, if they exert themselves, if they put on efforts, it might disturb their physical and mental state. That is why हम उनको बोलते हैं कि you rest, you take a rest for few days, you relax your mind and your body, and then you can get back to your work. So that kind of relaxation is necessary. So the author was not putting on any efforts, making me wobbly in the knees and stick to my stomach. Wobbly means weak. So whenever he tried to do some kind of hard work, he used to get sick, he used to get ill, he used to get weak, and he could not perform any of the tasks. So that was the story of William Douglas. आगे बहुत सारी story बाकी है, but this is his journey of how he got the fear of deep water. Now the remaining chapter is about how he overcame that fear, how he conquered that fear, how he was able to remove that fear from his life. Today's question is, so how did the author manage to get out of the what we can say deep water? So obviously he let go of things, he did not struggle, he did not make any kind of movements later on. He relaxed, he felt the peace and quiet, he accepted his fate and destiny. He thought that he should surrender now and he should die. There is peace in death, and that is why he accepted his fate. But somehow someone from the swimming pool carried him away from the pool. Then he got out of the pool. This is the first question. Second question is, how did the author feel after he came out of the water? So you have to Write that he was feeling weak, he was trembling with fear, he was shaking from fear. Even for several days he could not what we can say recover properly. He could not eat his meal at night properly, and slightest exertion would upset him. ये सारी जो चीज़ें हैं वो आपको आंसर में लिखनी है. I will see you in the very next session. I hope you guys have completed the previous homework and you will complete this homework as well. Until then, have a very cheerful, very bright day. Bye bye.